What movie really scarred you as a child? Coraline. Still scared the shit out of me. I don't wanna blind myself with buttons. The Exorcist. I didn't even finish it, and that face still haunts me. There was also an old online game where you would go through a maze, and if you hit the wall too many times that same face would pop up and scream. Carrot 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 yup. This one right here. The Sixth Sense. I got The Sixth Sense ruined for me by watching 50 First Dates immediately prior to watching it. Jaws. I watched that movie way too young and it quickly became my favorite, but I always skipped the scene where they are just sitting around talking about the US Indianapolis, because that, of all things, was too scary. Apostrophe. Arachnophobia. Scarred me for life. Ye was totally cool with spiders till one crawled out Granny's nose. Nightmare on Elm Street. Messed up my childhood sleep schedule pretty badly. Same man. But now I'm a horror fan. So it worked out I guess. Very much so. I love the adrenaline the genre gives. Spirited Away. The moment she discovers her parents has turned into pigs. That still scares me. The Grudge. I wasn't completely terrified of it until I was taking a shower and my cousin decided to buy a wig and throw it over and turn the lights off. Pet Sematary Original 1. Child's Play. I was scared of this Chucky until I was 16 over 17. I sat down to watch Bride of Chucky and laughed my ass off because I thought David Grohl was the goth guy. Now, whenever I dream of Chucky he gets punted. It. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate. Grandpa Joe. The riverboat tunnel scene scarred us all. The Ring. Forbidden Planet. Bride of Chucky, 1998. Not really the movie, but my brother used to pretend he was Freddy Krueger. I cannot watch a Nightmare on Elm Street movie at all now, and even the colors of the jump together scare the daylights out of me. Gremlins. Johnny Sins and Danny Daniels in Bad Neighbors. I watched Scary Movie as a 5th grader. My parents weren't home to stop me, and I watched it. Despite it trying to be funny, I was traumatized by the villain in the movie. In my mind, it being arm and boobs. I had no idea it also meant a scary figure in a mask. One of the weirder things to come out of that is the connection between fear and arousal. Shrek. I'm not joking, Shrek did yes Shrek. King Khan. Especially this giant bugs scene link. B/Twick388. It gave me nightmares. Scarface. Haha. Ha. Ill Leave. For some unbeknownst reason, my grandma let me and my brother watch Halloween H20. The scene where the person gets a hockey ice skate to the face really stuck with me. Salem's Lot. Monsters Incorporated. I hated my closet after that. James and the Giant Peach. The Ring. Cat's Eye. I was really little. Don't judge me. Evil Dead. It still does. Edit. A word. The Conjuring. That series is awesome. It really unnerved me, which is rare for me. Try watching it when you're 10. It didn't help that I was a huge pussy at the time, even for my age. Monster House scared me shitless. House of Wax messed me up. Saw it at a sleepover. House of Wax. Hocus Pocus. I guess if you're an adult or older kid it's comedy, but for me, a 7-year-old, the mad cackling freaked me out. Candyman, 1992. I was a teenager but it really messed with me. The Terminator. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. That shit gave me nightmares for weeks. Face/Off. Once when I was 7 or 8, I fell asleep with the TV on, and I literally woke up to the surgery scene. Ducked me up big time. Fantasia. WTF Disney. Deep Blue Sea. Genetically modified sharks was just too much for me as a kid. The Babadook. I was really stupid and decided to watch it on Netflix when I was like 8. Had to sleep in my mum's room for 2 nights. Jeepers Creepers, with that ending burned into my eyes. Jurassic Park. Those goddamn Velociraptor scared the shit out of me for way more years than I'd like to admit to. Spirited Away. Roger Rabbit. That's Steamrilla. The Thing Link. B/X9ZPSX6MUC. T equals 116. When I was 6 or 7. Something about that body horror genre, not to mention the other themes, really freaked me the duck out. Jeepers Creepers. I have no idea why I was allowed to watch that shit as a kid, but it gave me nightmares for a long time. Finding Nemo. Especially when Coral died. I watched Robocop when I was like 6. I guess my older cousin thought it would be just a fun action flick where a cop becomes a robot and captures bad guys. But little did we both know that it was a much more disturbing and violent movie than we had thought. The International. There was a scene where someone gets killed when shot in the neck, and it was quite graphic. Made me fixate on how fragile I was, especially around the neck, for nearly a year. Mars Attacks. Didn't help that my mom laughed at me. It was a Holocaust documentary I watched when I was far too young. Parents sent me upstairs to bed. I snuck down behind the couch and saw essentially a bulldozer pushing bodies into a pit in black and white. Hocus Pocus. Specifically any part with the Billy the Butcher character in it. Made me scared to go into cemeteries and go to funerals/wakes as a kid. I'm still working through those issues, but I can watch the movie now no problem. Jumanji the original. It was those damn monkeys throwing knives that really got me, but the whole movie has some pretty creepy jump scare element that's just a little much for a 5-year-old. Bambi. Scream. The Secret of NIMH. Alien. The Polar Express. I have no clue as to why it just did. I would straight up have nightmares for weeks after watching it. Chicken Little. Watched it when I was 8. I got scared of the aliens that come at the end, and I got scared of the sky falling on my head. I never went outside for a week. Willy Wonka boat scene. Dark Crystal. Those crab things were ducking scary. Also, Labyrinth. Duck those monsters throwing their heads everywhere. The Grudge for sure. The McPherson Tapes, I think it's called. It was a home movie style film about a Thanksgiving in America when aliens appear. It was portrayed as real with experts reviewing the footage like a documentary. Looking back it's fake as shit, but 10 years old me was freaked out by it. It finally clicked it was total bullshit to me when I saw one of the actors turn up in Stargate SG-1. Haha. Alien. Pain Olympics. Kids in the Sandbox. Lord of the Flies. The Black Cauldron. Disney went really dark with that one. The Horned King's Army of the Dead. Yeah. Nope. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I don't know why, but that movie was scary to my little 5-year-old self. The Pool at Night. No lights on. I was always afraid a monster would get me. No idea why. Et and Chicken Run. 2 of my mom's favorite movies, but watching them so young freaked me out. Also once on vacation with my grandparents we watched some rom-com movie in the hotel room with a mild sex scene. After watching that scene and realizing it was 1 AM, my Christian guilt kicked in and I ran to the bathroom thinking I was gonna puke. Titanic. Watched it when I was 7 and was the first time I really thought about what death is. IDKY but Pinocchio. I saw Alien when it came out in the theaters when I was 12. I was not ready for it because some of the other movies I saw that year was Bill Murray in Meatballs and Disney's Black Hole. Signs scared the crap out of me, especially that scene with the Brazilian kid's birthday party. Final Destination. Death scenes really scared me when I was about 6 to 7. Not a move, but Dad TDM made a video on a guillotine mod. Freak me the H // out. Me and my siblings were banned from my electronics for the next 3 days lol. I watched The Fly as a child. Piranha. Signs. Specifically the part where homie was just chillin' on the roof. For some reason. Ghostbusters. Children of the Corn and It. Ernest Scared Stupid. Weird. Yes. I think my dad let me watch it when I was way too young, and then him and my brother joked about the things being under my bed and in my closet. Friday the 13th. Nowadays I actually enjoy the movie, not BC in the Psycho, but BC Jason looks so badass. Snow White the Queen's transformation scene. I couldn't watch that when I was little. I'm currently a kid, so here we go. The Crazes, Children of the Corn. 2012. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.